Want salon quality nails at home? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you all you need to achieve those looks. Hey y'all, it's your girl Sallam and I am back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you all of the items you need to create salon quality nails at home. You heard me right, at home, on your time and on your budget. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. Okay, before we get started, I really wanted to show you guys my current set that I'm wearing. Let me bring it up a little closer. So I have been feeling this red. This red is giving me everything. It screams boss, and it's not very Christmassy, holiday-ish, but I guess red is holiday, but I am really enjoying it. So I'm going to be wearing red for quite a few months. But anyways, let's get into what you need. Okay, so really quickly, my background on how I started doing my own nails at home. And it's pretty much similar to everybody who started doing their nails at home. I got tired of going to the nail salon. Prices getting more outrageous, and that's common with inflation. And I'm a person, I don't mind paying for something that I like. But what I don't like paying for is being inconvenienced of my time and sloppy work, carelessness. I was starting to notice that was a trend. Like, I'm paying you all this money and nails are popping off. Nails are breaking, lifting. Just the quality of the work was not matching what I was paying. And if you know me, I always made it a part of my budget to get my nails done. But now that I do my nails at home and my pedicures as well, I can put that money towards other things. But anyways, let's get into what you need. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna need to start doing your nails at home isn't an actual item. It is a mindset, okay? You are going to need patience. Patience? Why? Because you're not a professional. And this is a skill that you need to learn. I have been doing my own nails for 2.5 years now. And I have gotten better with time and practice with my application, with designs. It takes time. You're not going to get it on the first try, okay? So that is number one. Also, when actually doing your nails, it's going to take time. It usually takes me about maybe 2.5 hours to do my own nails. So doing your own nails is not a process that you can rush. So if you know you have somewhere to go, don't start your nails, because you're going to be stuck with nails that are undone, okay? So those are two things. Know that it's going to take time to get better at it. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep practicing. And it's not something that you can do in 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the type of nail set you are doing. And we will talk about that a little bit later in the video, okay? But also use this time as self-care. Usually when I'm doing my nails, I'm catching up on ministry class. I'm either listening to an audiobook, catching up on a podcast. Those are my time when I'm doing my nails to kind of catch up on those things, okay? So that is number one. You must have patience. Say it with me. Patience. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need are nail tips. Now, there are different types of nail tips and things out on the market, okay? So when I say nail tips, let me show you what I mean, okay? These are Gel X nail tips, okay? And I use this brand from Après. I like their brand, so I exclusively use their brand, but there are many other full cover gel tips out on the market, and I'm actually going to link some affordable ones on Amazon for you since you're just starting out, right? And there are many companies, but this is just a company I've gravitated towards. I like it because they gear towards professional and DIY nail techs like us, right? So I can get a decent amount of nail tips at an affordable price, professional grade. These come in half sizes. This is in a square shape. They all come with different sizes. This is an extra short. I also have a coffin style, and I have a stiletto style. I also have almond. I just didn't bring it out. So these are Gel X full cover tips, okay? These tips, you use a certain glue with these tips, and I'll get to that in a second, okay? So you have these tips, but then you also have these type of tips, okay? This is a BT Art box. This is a pretty popular brand among TikTok, Amazon, YouTube. This is a pretty popular brand. But you also have these type of full cover tips that also require a certain glue, okay? And then I don't necessarily wear press-ons, but I'm gonna pop one up here for you. These are press-on tips, okay? And these tips you apply with a certain glue as well. So you have 3 different types of tips. So you have your Gel X tips, you have your X coat tips, and then you have actual press-on nails. So since we're on the topic of nail tips, there are different types of glues that you will need depending on the nail tip you are using, okay? So if you are using a full cover tip like this, and when I say full cover, it's not like a half a tip. I'm gonna open one, try to open one so you can see. This is a full cover tip, okay? It covers your nail completely. And in the package, I'm not sure if you guys can see right here, there are different sizes, okay? So obviously you would size your tip and find the one that's right for you. You need a UV glue, a UV gel glue, okay? These are 2 different types of gel glue that I'm, of course, going to link for you. This is the Apres brand. This is the brand, the same brand as this gel tip, okay? These types of glue, you have to dry in a nail lamp, okay? You can also use this type of glue on these nails, okay? Now I'm gonna take these nails out and show you. These also come with different sizes, okay? Okay. These nails also require you to dry them under a UV lamp, okay? And they also come with different sizes. I think I said that already. So as a beginner, I would probably not use a glue like this because these glues move really fast and you have to move really quick. As a beginner, I would use a solid UV gel glue. It allows you to place the nail on properly, give you time to make sure it's not crooked. Then you cure it in the lamp, okay? So you have, and let's see if I can open this for you guys. So it's kind of like a nail polish consistency, okay? So this is the Apres brand, and this is another solid gel, but it's not as liquidy as this, if that makes sense. And then there's another solid gel, which I don't have because I don't use that. And I wish I knew about it in the beginning because I was struggling for my life using these gels. But you know, this is why I'm here to help you out so you don't have to struggle like I did. Now, one thing I want to note about press-on nails, because BT Art Box, the company that's behind this brand and a lot of different brands, press-on nails, you cannot cure in a UV lamp. You just have to use regular nail glue. So this is the type of glue that you would use with a press-on nail. Why? Because press-on nails are already designed. They're already the color that they're supposed to be. And you cannot put them inside of a UV lamp because the light cannot penetrate the design. So therefore, your glue is not dry and you risk yourself getting an allergy. Okay, and that's the last thing you want to do is get a gel allergy. That changes the game, okay? So, recap on the glue. You have liquid, you have a semi-solid, and then you have solid glue for UV gel curing, and then you just have regular nail glue that you are going to cure press-on nails. Got it? Good. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is polish. Okay, now whether you wear extensions or not, you're gonna need polish. So I know some of my girlies do not wear full cover tips, they don't wear press-ons, they just use their natural nails. So the next thing you're going to need is gel polish. Gel polish, gel polish, gel polish, gel polish. Okay, now I don't want you to look at my collection and go, whoa. I have been collecting polish for as long as I've been doing nails, okay? This is not a beginner's kit, okay? So there are a plethora of gel polish beginner kits on Amazon, and I'm going to link some below for you. And these kits have pretty much everything you need to start doing your nails at home. They come with a lamp. They come with a variety of different colors of polishes and some of the tools that you will need. So that's in fact how I got started. As I progressed and wanted to buy more professional grade items, I kind of gave those away and started rebuilding my collection, okay? So I am partial to the D&D brand for nail polishes. So most of my collection is D&D. I do have a few other random brands that I just like the color, because if it's pretty to me, I'm gonna get it. Now, if you're not a person who likes to wear gel polish, try to get a very good regular polish that air dries quickly, okay? Because believe it or not, some people don't like to use gel polish, or they have a gel allergy, or they're sensitive. So try finding a good brand regular polish that air dries, okay? But you're gonna need polish nonetheless, okay? Even if it's a tinted pink, a light pink, you're gonna need polish. So that's one thing you're gonna need. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need, especially if you are wearing extensions, you're going to need a flash cure lamp, okay? So this is my flash cure lamp. This is my second one. The one I had still works. I keep it as a backup, but this is my flash cure lamp. When you are applying your full cover tips, you need to flash cure it so it can stay in place, so you can get the other fingers done before you fully cure it, okay? So you want preferably a flash cure lamp that will light up as soon as you put your hand up under it, because remember, you won't have any available fingers, okay, to turn it on. And so let me give you an example. So I'm going to turn my lamp on. It's set to about 45 seconds. I don't know if you guys can see that. And say, for example, I was curing a finger. I would put my, oh, there we go. Come on now, don't do me like this. So if you can see that came on without me having to touch any of the buttons, okay? So these type of lamps automatically come on when your finger is a certain distance away from the lamp. So you would flash cure it for however many seconds is on there. Then you would move on to the next nail, flash cure it, okay? All right, moving on to the next thing. Now, whether you are an extension girly or not, or if you're just wearing gel polish, you're going to need this item. It is a UV lamp, okay? Not all UV lamps are created equal. So please do your research, look at the reviews. This is my second one. I ran my first one down to the ground, but you know, that's a backup, okay? So you want a UV lamp that gives you options with the time. This is a low heat. You normally have 60 seconds, 30 seconds, and 10 seconds. Normally you're just gonna be curing for 60 seconds, okay? So after you flash cure your nails, you have to give it a full cure. And you put your hand inside of the LED lamp. Now, if you've ever been to the nail salon, you guys know what this is, okay? You need this. There's no getting around it. Some of them can be pretty expensive. I don't think I've spent more than $30 to $40 on the two that I have. Now, like I said earlier, some of the beginner kits come with LED light, a UV light. Now, they're usually pretty small and they aren't gonna last you very long. So that's good to start off with, but when you have some extra coins, invest in a professional grade one. And I personally wouldn't spend $150, $100 on an LED lamp. I just wouldn't. So some of the professional brands tend to hijack the prices of their UV lamps because they can, but I got this off Amazon. It works fine, okay? You need this. And a real quick tidbit, a lot of this stuff you can find on Shein. So don't say I ain't tell you. You don't have to buy it on Amazon. A lot of times I do buy a lot of my nail tools off of Shein. If I don't need it right away, I'll get it off of Shein. And if you're on a budget and want to start doing your nails at home, you can even get nail tips off of Shein, y'all. And they work just as good. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna run down some of the items and tools that I think make doing your nails easier, okay? This is like a stand, like an armrest that you can rest your arm with. I use this a lot in the beginning. I don't now. So this is something that's optional. And if you need something to rest your arm, girl, get a stack of books or something. So this is optional. So you don't really need this, but for some people, they feel like they have to have it. You can get an armrest or get a stack of books and rest your arm on that, girl, child, because we're trying to save some coins, okay? Next thing you're going to need, this is optional, but I got this really cute apron. Has a little nail polish on it and stuff. I got this, I don't know if you guys can see that. I got this really cute apron for $1 off of Shein. It just keeps my clothes clean because it's a lot of dust and things when you're doing your nails. You might accidentally get some gel polish on you. You don't want to ruin your clothes. So get something to safeguard your clothes and the area that you're working with. I use towels specifically for my nails that I keep near my nail things, and I put that down so none of my tables or wherever I'm working, my surface area, my work area doesn't get dirty. Okay, so you are going to need a primer and dehydrator, okay? This is a must whether you're doing extensions or not. You need this. Some people say you can go without it, but child, I don't ever and I don't ever want to try going without it and then my nail pop off. Okay, so you need a dehydrator and a primer. This usually also comes in those nail kit bundles that I mentioned earlier. Okay, you need, and it doesn't matter the brand, they all do the same thing. So get the most affordable one. You're going to need a base gel coat. Okay, this is D&D brand. I told you guys I was partial to them. And you're going to need a top coat, preferably a no cleanse top coat. What a no cleanse top coat means that once you put your hand in that lamp, after you put your top coat, you're done. Okay, it's dry, it's not sticky. If you get a top coat and it doesn't say no wipe or no cleanse, that means after you stick your hand in the lamp, you're still gonna have that stickiness to your nail and you're gonna have to wipe it out with alcohol. So you ain't gotta go through that. So just get a no cleanse top coat. And these are also usually included in those bundle kits. Cuticle oil is the next thing you're going to need. You need this after your nails are done to keep them moist, looking shiny and healthy. I have so many bottles of this. I have a cuticle oil pen in my bag. I take it with me. You definitely need cuticle oil. And this comes in handy too when you're removing your nails, okay? All right, this is, I feel like, a must-have item is a nail drill. This is going to help you remove nail polish when you're getting ready to take your nails off, file them down, remove dead skin around your cuticles. And this nail drill, this is my second one. My first one gave out on me in less than a year, and this baby has been holding on strong. It charges pretty quickly, and of course I'm gonna link it below. It's wireless, so I can turn it on. Let me turn that on for you. As you can see, it's on. I can turn it on, and I can even, I need to charge it. It charges pretty quick though. And I can move around with it because it's wireless. So I just put it in the charger and I can actually use it while it's charging. So there have been times where I realized, oh shoot, I need to charge this and I'm in the middle of charging, okay? This is a non-negotiable for me. And some people are scared to use a nail drill. Just go slow. Go slow. I can go a lot faster now, but I feel like this will change the game for prepping your natural nails, because how you prep your nails depends on how long your nails stay on. The better you prep, the longer your nails last, okay? And this is a game changer for me. So, along with the drill, you need a drill bit, okay? This is a 5-in-1. I like this 5-in-1 because it's pretty much a 5-in-1. It can do 5 different things. It can clean, it can buff, it can remove nail polish. And if you're on a budget, this is your go-to because it can do a lot, okay? Instead of having 1,000,001 nail drill bits and you don't know what they're for. So don't be like me, because I got like 1,000,001 and this is the one I pull out the most, okay? Nail drill. Next thing you're going to need are some tools to prep your natural nails, extensions or not. The longer you prep your nails, the better you prep your nails rather, the better your nails look, okay? The better you prep your nails, the better your gel polish actually lasts on your natural nails, okay? So this is a cuticle remover, and these are some cuticle pushers and cleaners. So you would push your cuticles back with this part and kind of scrape all that dead skin with the sharper part right here, okay? And this is the part you push your cuticles back. Now, the only reason why I have 2 is because a lot of times when I order certain things, they'll throw in a cuticle pusher in there or a cuticle remover. Some people, this is a lot of controversy. Some people think you shouldn't remove it. Some people, it's a whole discussion in the nail world, okay? But me, I'm removing it, because if you don't remove it, it's gonna look ugly and it's gonna cost lifting, okay? So you need some tools to prep your natural nails. Okay, another thing you're gonna need is a dusting brush, okay? If you can get these in multiple packs, I would, okay? This is just to dust off any dust when you're drilling, or if you're putting maybe some chrome powder, which is why I would recommend getting a set of like 2, because you want, if you're into chrome powder, you want a brush specifically for that, because chrome gets everywhere. And then you want a brush just for cleanup, okay? And I like the long handle on this too, okay? I got this from Amazon. I will link that. Okay, so the next tools I'm gonna recommend is a nail file. This is a 100 and 180 grit nail file and some nail filing blocks, okay? These help you shape your nails. These help get them kind of smooth and ready for gel and polish applications. Like I said, Shein, okay? I'm only showing you 1, but these come in like packs of 50. So these will last you a while, because you're not throwing the nail file away after you use it one time. You gotta work this thing, okay? When it get dull, you throw it out and you get a new one from the new pack, okay? These are like 50, 100 in a pack sometimes on Shein for just a few dollars, but you need these. Also, you need lint-free wipes, okay? They even have some on Shein that are like cute heart shapes. You don't have to get them in pink, but that's just whatever came to me the fastest, okay? This I think this is how thin it is, okay? They're very thin, but they're super absorbent, okay? So this is you're wiping your nail off, and they're lint free, because you can't just use regular paper towel, because that has lint in it that's gonna get stuck on your nails, and your polish application is gonna be ruined. So always get lint free nail wipes. And I like that this comes in a little caddy. I can close it and don't have to worry about it falling out. Lint free wipes. Okay, the next thing you're going to need are some brushes, okay? Also on Shein, they come in different packs. These help with application, and some of them have this little dotting tool on the back. If you're a polka dot girly and you want to make polka dots, these dotting tools help with a lot of different designs, okay? So definitely some brushes. Bring those those up. Okay, these you can clean up nail polish if it spills over, application of certain products. And you also want to get fine line brushes too, okay? I think I got these. Did I get these off of Shein? I gotta look. But these are fine line brushes. Let me show you what they look like. Okay, these are to make those very neat line designs. Baby, you gotta have a steady hand for these line designs. And that's something that's a skill that I'm still learning. Remember, I talked about that in the beginning. But I always practice, and I have the tools if I want to create a design that has lines and whatever. I have the tools, okay? And they're kind of gold, so I like them. Okay, also, this is optional, but I like these gloves, okay? These are gloves that you put on your hands, and they protect your hands from the UV light. Now, this pair, they're usually one size fit all. I got these off Amazon, but this pair is kind of a little too big for me, as you can tell, because it will start to slide a little bit. And I just have small hands, but I just kind of roll it down just a little bit. In the end, it's supposed to protect your hands from the UV light of putting your hands inside the lamp. Okay, I like it. It's optional. Not everybody uses it. But also, along with the gloves, I also use sunscreen. Okay, so usually I will put sunscreen on the part of my fingers where the gloves do not reach, making sure not to get it on your nail plate. Okay, that way my whole hand is protected with the sunscreen and the gloves. And you can use any regular old sunscreen. I just like this. I just like this one from Glow Recipe because I can control where the sunscreen goes. So when it comes to removing your nails, whether you're removing extensions or just gel polish, here are some items that I think you need, okay? Not that I think, you're gonna need. These are foil wraps, okay? I just brought this pack. Okay, and they come with quite a bit in them. If I can get this is how they look. This little cotton pad, you're going to put acetone in it when you are removing your nail, okay? And you would just wrap your nail, obviously not this way. You would wrap your nail with the cotton on top of your nail, and then you just wrap it, right? This is how you would use that. And you wrap all 10 fingers in order to remove your gel polish and your extensions, okay? I usually wrap my nails for about 40 minutes. I've tried different time settings. 40 seems like the golden time that when I take these nail wraps off, my extensions come smooth off. I'm not struggling with it. I'm not fighting with it. Trust me when I say 40 minutes is golden time for extensions. If you have on gel polish, 20 minutes should work just perfectly, okay? So you're also going to need acetone, 100% acetone. Let me bring that up. What does it say 100%? 100% pure acetone. I get this Onyx brand from Walmart. They used to sell it at Dollar Tree, but I have not found it at Dollar Tree. So I get this from Walmart and it lasts a while, okay guys? You're also going to need some isopropyl alcohol. I use 70%. You can get this anywhere, okay? And these bottles last a long time because it's just you, remember? You're not doing a whole nail salon and having clients. And I mean, if you do, you do. But for me, these last quite a while. And also you're going to need a cuticle remover, okay? This helps soften up your cuticles when you're using that cuticle pusher that I showed you earlier. This just helps soften your cuticles to remove them a lot easier. And I've had this bottle for so long, like, because you only need a little bit, So this is a cuticle remover from Blue Cross, but I also use one from Sally Hansen that's really good as well, but wherever you can find it. And of course, I'm gonna link it down below for you. And last but not least, and this is optional, I like these stickers, these nail design stickers. When I tell you Shein, 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 all day, every day. Because the same thing you're getting on Shein for $1, they're selling it on Amazon for $5 to $6. Okay. I am not artistic at all. I can't draw. So these are my go-to when I want to be creative with my nails. I find nail stickers on Shein. They have rhinestones, they have pearls, they have the 3D bows. Everything you can think of when you see those really cute nail designs, like, ooh, that's cute, the foil. Everything they have on Shein, okay? And I have so much stuff that it's kind of ridiculous. So, nail stickers, I'm gonna bring that up. It's Valentine's, almost Valentine's, okay? Don't kill me, y'all. I know it's still January, but I got Valentine's on the brain. Nail stickers, okay? And you will apply these on your nail, put your top coat, and ain't nobody gonna know you ain't draw that. Because guess what? The nail professionals, they use nail stickers. You think they be drawing these? Some of them do, but some of them don't. Get you some nail stickers, girl, and save you some time. All right, guys, we have come to the conclusion of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and now are ready and feel confident enough to get the things you need to start doing your own nails at home. Now, I just gave you guys the basic of what you can get to start today. Okay, now as you grow and as you learn, there are some things that you're going to want to add to your supply. But these are the things that I feel, from somebody who's been doing their nails for about 2.5 years now, that you need, okay? So I will have a video of me actually applying the nails to kind of show you what I do and how I do it. So just sit tight for that, okay? But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. If you like this videos, please like, subscribe, and share it to somebody you think that will benefit from it. And I love you guys. Until the next time, love you later. Bye.